Good morning and welcome to the Atlantic Council's 10th Global Energy Forum. Please welcome President and Chief Executive Officer for the Atlantic Council, Frederick Kempe.
How about a round of applause for the Atlantic Council's new film production arm? If any of you would like to back a feature-length movie, we're in business. I don't know about all of you, but just wandering around this morning, I've talked to people from a dozen different countries, 4 different continents, and people in jobs that make a difference, and people who are moving the needle at a crucial time in energy and geopolitics. And so it's really wonderful to have you all here. And please enjoy the richness of the expertise, brain power, experience that's around you at this time. And I think it's a historic time where what we're calling the demand era, demand for energy as we've never seen it before in our histories, speed of technology as we've never seen it before in our lifetimes, and geopolitical risk maybe as great as it's ever been in my lifetime, colliding. And this could turn out extremely well. It could turn out badly. It could turn out somewhere in between. We all have agency in shaping this. So Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our virtual audience from around the world, welcome to the 10th Annual Atlantic Council Global Energy Forum. Some of you have helped build this forum since its earliest days. Others of you are joining us for the first time. Together, you represent the global community that will help shape the future of energy, and we're grateful to have you with us as we begin this important conversation. For a decade, the Global Energy Forum has served as a gathering place for the energy community, grounded in the recognition that the global energy system and geopolitics are inextricably linked, each shaping and influencing the other. More importantly, this forum has provided a platform to translate that understanding into action. Those who know me well know that I hate the term think tank. Action tank sometimes sounds a little too trite, but that's much closer to what we are. We really want to improve the state of whatever it is we're taking on as an issue. More importantly, this forum has helped to build a future founded on shared values and enduring partnerships that both benefit from and contribute to secure, reliable energy access. Over these 10 years, we've explored the opportunities and challenges of creating a more secure, prosperous, and sustainable energy system, while confronting the reality that energy remains central to economic growth, national security, and geopolitical competition. So as we open this year's forum, those realities have never been more apparent. A year ago, during our last Atlantic Council Global Energy Forum, the first that we had hosted in the United States, the US military struck Iran's nuclear facilities in Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan as part of Operation Midnight Hammer. Who would have thought that we'd be in an even more dramatic situation this year? Today, the crisis in the Middle East and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz have brought a long-feared disruption into sharp focus. Many of you in the audience are with us from the region. We thank you for joining us, and we're with you in the very difficult period of time that you're passing through during the war and as we hopefully get closer to its resolution. One of the world's most critical energy arteries has been effectively removed from the market, reshaping trade flows, supply chains, and strategic calculations across every region represented in this room. While the full consequences continue to unfold, the broader lesson is clear. It's a lesson we've discussed at this forum for a decade, but today it's impossible to ignore. Energy security is national security, and resilient energy systems are the foundation of economic strength, strategic influence, and global stability. Yet the challenges facing the energy system extend beyond any single crisis. Across the world, energy demand continues to grow rapidly, while the infrastructure needed to deliver affordable, reliable, and secure energy struggles to keep pace. New technologies, particularly artificial intelligence, are transforming industries and creating enormous opportunities for growth. They're also increasing pressure on supply chains, electricity systems, and access to strategic resources and critical minerals. We do things in an integrated manner at the Atlantic Council. Last week, our Atlantic Council Technology Programs issued our AI Commission report laying out the roadmap for a more secure and collaborative AI future. And that also informs what we'll be doing this week. The rise of artificial intelligence, advanced manufacturing, and digital infrastructure has reinforced a reality that many in this room have long understood. Every major economic ambition ultimately rests on a foundation of energy abundance, the demand era. Even as the global energy system evolves, geopolitics continues its trajectory. The demand era meets geopolitical crisis, from great power competition between the United States and China to ongoing conflict in Europe. And let's not forget, in Europe, it's been tit-for-tat hits on energy infrastructure, Ukraine and Russia, and instability in key producing regions. The energy future is being shaped as much by strategic realities as technological ones. The questions before us this week are therefore both urgent and consequential, geopolitical and technological. Can we build the infrastructure necessary to meet the growing demand at the speed and scale required? It's a big question. Can we strengthen resilience through diversification, investment, and deeper cooperation among trusted partners? Can we harness technological innovation to improve affordability, reliability, and security? This sounded like rhetoric at different energy conferences in the past, but it just feels so real today because of the situation we're in, so urgent. And perhaps most importantly, can we move beyond reacting to today's disruptions, as real as they are, and instead build the durable foundations for long-term prosperity? These aren't questions any one government, company, or institution can answer alone. That's why this week we have 1,900 people from more than 85 countries, from governments, from industry, from civil society, to help sort out these questions. These questions require that kind of collaboration and exchange of ideas that is going to define this forum this year and has every year. We gather for the 10th Global Energy Forum. It's also the Atlantic Council's 65th anniversary, and it's the United States' 250th birthday. So I'm reminded the most significant achievements are rarely the product of short-term thinking. They are built through strategic vision, sustained investment, and the willingness to look beyond immediate challenges toward long-term opportunity. That's why this year, the common thread running through our agenda, our dialogue, and our community is simple: defining the legacy of the global energy era. I keep adding the word demand, defining the legacy of the global energy demand era. Our task for these 2 days is not only to think about how we respond, but how we build, invest, and partner in ways that endure. I finally want to take a moment to recognize the incredible team of the Atlantic Council Global Energy Center. Pulling off a gathering like this, especially during such a complex and rapidly changing global moment, takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and creativity. So Landon Darrence and his team, please a big round of applause. Some would argue, Landon, that we should have withheld that applause till the end to see how this all turns out, but thanks to you and your team. So, to close, I welcome you to the 10th Atlantic Council Global Energy Forum. Comes at a moment of disruption, but also a moment of incredible possibility. I look forward to joining each of you over the next 2 days. I've already seen a lot of people, friends, people I've got to know well over the years. But I look forward to joining each of you over the next 2 days to not only shape the next decade of energy development, but the broader trajectory of economic growth, security, and prosperity around the world. Now it's time to go to work. I'm excited to kick off the forum with a brief, we're going to kick off the forum with a brief reflection of where we're at, a moment characterized by the pressures on the energy system reverberating from the Middle East To that end, I'm pleased to welcome His Excellency Dr. Sheikh Al Nawaf Al Sabah, Deputy Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, and Halima Croft, Atlantic Council Board Member and Managing Director, Head of Global Commodity and Middle East and North Africa Research and RBC Capital Markets. I also saw my friend in the back, Brian Sullivan from CNBC. I look forward to his conversation with Chris Wright a little bit later on. So Your Excellency, Sheikh Nawaf, the stage is yours. Halima Croft, the stage is yours.